Yeah. Take off the glasses now. Talk a little bit. How y'all doing? Vacation time. It's a fairly really peaceful time. Kids out, all sorts of situations. Graduation from the kindergarten to the big guard. You know, a lot of times we think about those things when we say graduation. What does it mean? New job, possibilities, new school, move to a new place. Everybody feels the crunch of graduation or whatever. If it's promotion, great. If it's not, there's a price we pay. We pay the price when we go to your job and you don't get the results. Results means that you don't get appreciated. A good morning, a good afternoon. How you doing? Where you been? Well, I've had all opportunities to be in all those sorts of places and deal with all those situations. And this is how you succeed. It's how you are when you leave. Gratitude, promotion wise, says you did great. Or sad relationships with people you leave behind. Well, that's all a part of growing up. Changes from 1 to 100. You change every year. No one stays the same. If you believe you're the same, then that's fine. I'm not here to change your mind about what changes you made or the attitude or where you come from or where you're going. But reality is still the same. I don't care what house you came from. I don't care what language you speak. The action is still the same. I don't care if you had one parent. I don't care if you had two. The action is still the same. You know why? Because it is the individual that makes the ball roll, not the parents. Which we all may seem we are doing a great thing. Oh, my child gonna be the best thing. He's gonna go off to college to be a doctor, a lawyer, a professor. He's gonna be in the. He's gonna be a what? Sometime or nothing. A bum and hobo on the streets, thinking about why I'm here. People with 4 years of college, why I'm still pouring drinks down the corner. It's all part of a relationship, but it's all part of a progress, and it's all part of a logo legend that called prospect, or it's called section, or it calls indication, or it calls system. Hello, system. Well, the system goes like this. You can be your own system, or you can have a system of lords. Lords, hello, already. Yes. Gods. Woo. Yeah, got a lot of those gods out there. A lot of people think they are gods. True, false. Whatever you believe. If you believe you're God, you're God. If you believe you're a follower, you're a follower. There's two things in life. There's followers and there's leaders. Somebody's going to be a follower and somebody's going to be a leader. Somebody's going to be a go-getter and somebody's going to be a gotcha. That's the way you fit in. You have people, male, female, male up, females, however you want to call them, you got them all. And they all believe they're doing the right thing. It's almost like politics. Every politician believes he's telling the truth. Every judge thinks he's up there doing the right thing because he was appointed by somebody. Every president thinks he's the man of the hour, sometimes the day, sometimes the year. But we all have one thing in common: faults. Oh my goodness. Yes, we all have faults. Look at me, even I have faults. And had not have been where I should have been, I don't know. Am I where I'm supposed to be? I don't know. Is the dream still real? It's real. Is the reality still real? It's real. Is the shortcomings real? They're real. Yeah, we all have shortcomings. My brothers and sisters, shortcomings. My cousins, nieces, nephews, aunts, and uncles, shortcomings. So guess what? If my ancestors are shortcomings, so are yours. So therefore, as I always said before, we all is in this great big old pot, and some of us might even call it the melting pot. Too bad we all can't get along. Too bad we all can't eat from that pot that we're claiming the melting pot. Too bad we don't believe what everybody else believes. Notice, guys, if I'm getting short, it's short. If I'm long, I'm long. Long term, and a whole lot of conversation and a whole lot of stuff coming out. So all y'all better get ready. If you don't want your shoes to get wet or your feet to get closed, or don't want to be embarrassed by what I'm about to tell you, then you need to hang up right now and listen later. You see, because we run into family issues that we have, all of us. My brother don't get along, my sister don't get along, my cousin don't get along, my uncle don't get along, my aunt don't get along. And half of those people are dead and gone. Notice, when you get older, you die off, or you try something different. That's the way life is. You don't hang around for the next 100 years and say, oh, I'm going to go back and change everything from 100 to 1. That don't happen. Don't kid yourself. You're going to die sooner or later. Yep, you were meant to die. I don't care what the pastor preaches, the bishop, or the deacon, or the high priest, or the Damalata, or the bishop from Hippotipple, or the nose from Nabakaba, or the Jew from Chipalaba. They lie to keep you happy. Like a doctor, they lie to put the money in their pocket. So everybody lying one time or another. Yes, honesty is the policy, but lie is the greatest of all. Everybody lying about something. Oh, how my hair look today? Oh, it's beautiful. It look like the king of Mos Lusa. How my face look today? Oh, I didn't put makeup on. Well, I look great. You look like, tell the truth, look like the ghost of Moses. So, you want to be real? Let's be real. Forget about the food you eat, because everybody don't eat the same food. Just like everybody don't watch the same TV. Everybody don't watch the same sports. That's a great thing. Everybody likes something different. Can you imagine everybody liking me? We'd have problems. You'd be calling me too much. And then you have a problem with my wife. That's it. So, now, we sit back and talk about relationships. We all like to have a good relationship, to get along. And that's kind of hard. Because you're not a twin, so you don't get along with your brother. Because he stabbed you in the back before he was born. Or he waited later on until you got grown, and both of you supposed to be twins, and one can't stand the other because one is sleeping in the house and one sleeping outside the house. And mama don't know what's the difference because she done got divorced from the man that she's supposed to be in love with. That man is done gone somewhere else. Wow. Then you think about getting married again. Then you marry somebody else that you thought that was the one, find out is the opposite. You know what it's called? Grass is not green on the other side. Sometimes you need to leave that brown grass alone and drive on. I don't mean the grass you smoke marijuana either, because that's something entirely different. Or the cocaine that you mess around with, or the beer you drink, or the woman you sleep with, whatever. But all of them are mythical, and all of them are dreams that we all have that think they're always the best. And sometimes they're less than the best, they're rest. You might well sit on the street and ask a bum, how's your day? And he'll probably tell you it's better than anybody else you're going to meet. He'll probably tell you exactly what time it is. When we say, well, the weatherman tells the truth, he lies. The weatherman's the only man I know in the world that still got the same job we've had forever and lie every day. Oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, I forgot. No, I'm just a meteorologist. No, you lied. So we got to get together. I've been telling young folks for years. The old folks have got dying out. The young folks got to step up. Step up and say, be accounted for. Quit hoping for rain when you got snow. Or quit hoping for snow when you got sunshine. In other words, quit hoping somebody else older than you to take charge, because it ain't going to happen. I know some young kids today, like my grandchildren. They know more about computer than I do. They get on the computer and say, "Hello, how you doing? Where you been? Where you coming from?" If you leave them the phone, they'll keep you for a while too. So let's think about that. You run around thinking you got the best husband, the best friend, the best boyfriend, the best girlfriend, the best girly friend, the boy friend, and guess what? Sometimes it doesn't work that way. Somebody failing somewhere. Because if it didn't fail, you wouldn't have been successful. You were successful, you wouldn't have been logical to read what you're doing now and before. So guess what? Take time, be accountable. Count the errors you made, and go back and check them off. Check the T's and the T's. If you upset with your mom for 50 years, then you need to go back and say, "I'm sorry." Because what you did 50 years ago is not going to help me now. If you're upset with your child 10 days ago, you need to go tell your child, "You sorry." Because tomorrow, that child will do something else again. And then what? Sometimes you got to remember where you came from. Sometimes you got to remember how you started. If you started with a silver spoon, then you're messed up already. Because no one told you nothing before. That you can have a plastic spoon instead of a silver spoon. And it does the same thing. Almost like a silver dollar. So, do we have money? I don't know how much money we have in this life. Everybody got money. Everybody got money. Just add a zero to it. Everybody got money. If the government can burn money, you got money to spend. I like that sound. Let me try it again. If the government got money to burn, you got money to spend. Because guess what? It's still your money. They just had put you in a capitalized, capitated almost, tied your hand behind your back and said, "You can't spend this money. This money belongs to me." It don't belong to them. You work too hard for it. I don't care who you are. If you're in the United States, then it's your money. If you're in Korea somewhere, then use Korea money. If you're in China, use China money. But if you're in America and you're living in America, then it's your money. And it's your money to spend, your money to burn, and do anything you want to do with it. Almost that relationship. We all frown up on relationship. I don't like him. Why don't you like him? Do you know him? No, mom. Well, I don't care what your mom said. I don't care what your dad said. I'll tell you what I say. If you don't know that person, then get to know him. Because what your mom and dad may be doing, they may be living on last terms of stuff what they hated before when they was growing up. And they can't tell you why they hate it. Like, why you eating a hot dog? I don't know. My granddad ate it. Wait, why he eat it? I don't know. Well, the reason why the granddad ate it because didn't have nothing to eat. And the reason why your parents so dumb and don't think about the relationship they have because they didn't have a relationship to join. So, yes, I said it. Your parents could have been your uncle, could have been your granddaddy, could have been your best boyfriend, your new boyfriend. You might have a 3 boyfriend. I don't know. You march around and talking about dating people that you don't know. Well, let's think about it for a minute. Is he buying you flowers? Is he letting you see your parents? If he's not, then that's a big no-no right there. Because he don't want to know you. If he don't want to know your parents, then he definitely don't want to know you. He want to know what you doing on the side of the bed you sleep on, but he don't want nothing else. If he ain't got a engagement ring on you and you've been staying with him for 3 years, it's over. So now you the play toy. And that can go on either side. Boy or girl, it don't matter. Now, the young man said, "Hey, out of spite, I want you to meet my kids. Or out of spite, I want to meet your parents just to see what they're like." That's a start. That don't mean that's no glory, but that's a start. See, starts, and stop. If you stop, you never started. At least you start, you can stop. Like that too. You start, you stop. So, we walk around and we believe that we're all the truth. Everybody thinks they're the truth. But if you got children and they don't see the parents, that ain't true. That ain't good. Because what you're doing, you're hiding talents, and you're hiding relationships, and you're hiding a long-term stuff that you can be taught. Now, if you're spoiled, that's your problem. Get unspoiled. If you truly believe what you're doing is right, then you might need to check your calendars. Because if you wouldn't show your children, who else would show them? And then they grow up and they get children, nobody showing them. Then who else will show them? Nobody. So once again, it's a lost art. It's almost like a dynasty. It's almost like a legacy that went down the window. What do you mean? A legacy went down the window. You never rolled the window up because you never let the kids out. Yes. I believe if you German, if you Spanish, Italian, India, two parts, India, Jewish, so you say, and you don't know the other parents, that's a problem. It's a big problem. You might as well put on a Chinese robe and say, I'm Chinese and I'm speaking no English, and you're living in America. Wrong answer. The legacy goes like this. Everybody that's probably part of a family need to get to know the family. And if you don't get to know the family, that's a big problem. The entity states like this. Get to know who you are. You know why? Because old folks know who you are. You can play that old song all day. And they can look and say, you look like somebody I know. You know why you look like somebody I know? Because you are somebody they know. Ancestors from way back. Walk around with a cane, a left hook, or sound different, walk different. Yeah, those are signs of relationship. Unless you clone. You want to talk about clone, that's a whole different story. Everybody can be a clone. You know, you ever heard the story that if you go around the world, somebody look like you? Well, guess what? Somebody look like you. It might be 3 people look like you. The only difference is you trying to figure out which one is you. Put that in your pocket. You might be a clone. Acting all crazy. Had to drink some more. Had to drink a little bit of juice on that one. Just think about it. So good. Yeah, reality. Summertime. You know, when people go to the beach, they go to the beach for one reason. You realize they ain't gonna get no tan. Half will get a tan in the backyard. They ain't gonna get nobody no sand kicked on them and get that tan too. They go to have a good time. When they tell you to visit somebody, think about it. Why are you going? Well, I'm going to meet them for the first time. I'm going to have fun. Think about it. You ain't going there tomorrow. I just come to see you because I'm smiling today. No, you're not. You're going there to relax. You're going to see somebody you want to see. You're not going to somebody you don't want to go see. And you wouldn't go. You think people make movies and you go to movies because you want to go to movies? You go to movies because you want to go see the movie. Put that in your pocket. Anything that's possible that makes entertainment is entertainment. And everybody don't like it, they don't have to. That's why they make more than one. It's like the finals and everything else. If everybody thought that one person gonna win every game, they wouldn't watch them. They'd turn the channel off. From football to baseball, from hockey to soccer, the golf, flat ball, rit ball, wrestling, karate, whatever, the ninja, jumping across 13 buses, all this kind of crazy stuff. Somebody like it. It don't have to be you. And that brings us back to reality. You don't have to like everybody in the world. You just got to be you and worry about you. You don't have to like your neighbor. You don't have to like your friends. Just be you. Because you can believe as long as you don't like somebody, somebody don't like you. I don't care where it's at. You say, well, I'm the nicest person in the world. I don't care. There's somebody that never met you. They don't like you. So get with it. But be who you are in response. Love yourself and forget about every damn body else. If you love yourself, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you can look in the mirror and say, guess what? I love Earl Bethea, and that's who he loves, and he ain't worrying about nobody else. Of course, my wife, or my grandchildren, that's a different story. Or my 2 children. But the rest of y'all, you don't even want me to tell you what I think about you. For all you hogs out there sitting on one side, get off the log and jump in the mud. For all you haters that want to be haters, and see where you end up at. For all you who dislike people to know you, I got a place for you. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna draw me up. I'm gonna draw it up too. And it's gonna be so far where I can just press a button, and all you folks that want to be alone, bing, be right by yourself. So we don't need no people to tell me, I don't like my neighbor. I don't like my friend because he black. I don't like my friend because he white. I don't like my friend he Chinese. I don't like him because he Jewish. Because he Amhuba. He mess with Allah and Booah. Guess what? That's not your problem. That is not your problem. The world got enough trouble by itself for needing anybody's help. They're in a washroom by themselves.
They don't need you. They don't need me. They don't need anybody on TV to tell them what's wrong. They don't. All they need to do is go to the mirror, look inside themselves, and say to themselves, I got a problem. What I'm going to do with it? Who am I going to do now? Yourself. Yourself. Nobody else. At the end of the day, the doctor, you go to the doctor, he said, well, only thing I can do for you now, you got to pray. Well, I could have did that before I went to you, doc. Saved me a couple $1,000. Well, better go to the church. Well, the preacher said, well, all we do is pray. I could have done that before I went to get you from the congregation. Well, you know, well, you get well, be well. Reality steps in twice. When you die and when you're living. How's that, Earl? Well, when you wake up, you're alive. When you die, you're gone. When you wake up the next day, I don't know. Unless you want to go into pre-trib, post-trib, and all the other tribs, tribology and tribology and reincarnation and all that stuff. Can that be possible? It's possible. If a man can do it, he can believe it. If a man can say it, he can do it. Anything is possible. All you need to know is what you doing in life. How are you treating your family? Did you say hello to your mom today? Did you call your brother up? Did you call your brother-in-law up? Did you call your cousin up? Did you call your favorite teacher up? Did you call your boss man up? Did you give anybody a raise? Because some of you, all you rich knuckleheads out there got money. Did you just drop off a dime and say, this is just for you? Did you drop off a flower? Did you go rape somebody yard? Did you do anything that you didn't do unnecessary today? Something to think about. Because everybody need a hand. I don't care who it is. Everybody need a helping hand. Whether you picking trash off the street or whether you're away from somebody's yard. That's called being kind. It had nothing to do with, oh, I was just walking by. Well, if you're walking by, that means you did something. Oh, I just called you. You called me, you're thinking about me. If you didn't call me, come on. Admit it. If you didn't call me, you don't think about me. And I'm all right with that. Because for everybody who don't call me, there's 1,000 who are calling me. Telemarketers, I don't want to talk to them, they calling. People that hit the wrong dial number, they calling. See, that got me laughing. Well, I was meant to call. If you meant to call, you should have called. You can't write. Well, they got plenty dollar card. Go get a card, put 32 cents on it, or 40 cents, whatever call, and send it off. That's a hell of a lot better than just saying, well, you know, I was thinking about you, but you know, it didn't happen because what? Because you made a boo-boo? Well, however you want to say it. But guess what? I'm in love with everybody. I ain't hate nobody. Just don't try to cross me up. I don't put me in your category. Yeah, your category, because my category is mine. I believe in me, and what I believe in, what I believe in. So whatever you believe in, is what you believe in. Well, you got a question me, I might answer it, but still, it's your belief. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. I'm here to put a smile on your face and let you know that there's reality out there instead of the green grass is green grass, which is not. And just because of a ring on your finger, let me explain one more time to you guys out there and girls. Just because a ring on your finger doesn't mean he loves you or she loves you or you're going to stand properly. Because the ring was meant because somebody up there somewhere said, oh, let's make that a law, you have a ring. You can be married to a person for 40 years without a ring and an education and without anything of a promise but a love and an understanding. That's what you can do. So let's don't get it twisted when we're thinking, oh, better get a ring on a finger and marry. No, that don't get it. What you get an understanding. Both of you have something in common and you work together side by side. That is called love and understanding. Not no, oh, I thought, yeah, well, you thought that way I should have had a date with you one night and left you alone. And then it would have been a whole lot different. And you and the judge and everybody else would have to pay for it. Because now, both of you are an idiot because somebody got to pay for stuff that you're trying to, all the money you're spending, you can spend on yourself instead of spend on the damn judge. And he sit back laughing. You got two lawyers sitting out there, they laughing, and both of them eating off of you. Well, what we gonna do today? Well, I don't know what you gonna do. That's what they meant for. They out there to get your money as well. So guess what? Leave them all alone. Surprise them all. Be who you gonna be and what you gonna be, and you'll be a fine person. If you made mistakes, oh well. Tell yourself, I made a mistake, I'm gonna change. You hate somebody, oh well, get over it. You're mad at somebody, get over it. The only person that I fear not to have to get over nothing is a baby. And you know why? Even a baby no better. But I guarantee if a baby poop, you gonna change the diaper. If a baby cry, you coming to them. Because that's their job, to make you work hard. And when they get old and accountability, if they don't want to do nothing, that's still up to them, not you. So, hope it's been a lesson to learn, a lesson to give, and a lesson to remember. So every now and then when I get long-winded, I make sure people understand what I'm saying. Get off of your behind and do what's right. And if you're a sorry neighbor, make sure you end up being a good neighbor. If you're a sorry husband, be a good husband. A sorry wife, a good wife. Sorry brother, become a good one. So everything you done before now is gone. There's a new day arriving. Start now. And you'll be good. Notice I said, I ain't saying about no blessed and guest and grass. So you'll be good. Now, if you want to put the other stuff on there, that's up to you. You want to go pray to whoever you want to pray to. If you pray to the rock, to the sky, to the ground, or to Allah, Bala, Mata, Kita, Pata. That's your right. But I'm saying, be who you're going to be. And be faithful to yourself. Saranada.